So Podar Phantoms have won the toss and have decided to bat first. It is Abhishek Singh who is opening the innings today along with Puran. Puran would be on strike. This is International School Darts Tournament 6.0. The two SVKM'S teams in this group. Rising Stars playing today. So Jigar bowling that first over. He is their most experienced player and he bowled really well in the previous match. In fact, the couple of matches where he played, he ran a lot. He bowled wonderfully and he was sensational in his latter part of the innings with the bat in hand. Also bowling, he was very good. This is not the right start for him. Full toss on the off stump. They open their account. Purun gets off the mark with a single in the covers. Abhishek has been sent with, he would enjoy batting opening. Generally does not bat at that position. He is a spinner who bowls well and bats at number 6, 7, 8 position. Today he has been given the opportunity to open the innings and express himself. So the Podar Phantoms have decided that that small cameo of his where he played quite good, he has got the opportunity to open the innings now. He starts off with a good hit down the ground for a single. 2 runs on the scorecard. So he would be very happy that he gets off the mark, so especially when you're opening or you've got an opportunity to bat higher order. That first one is always crucial. But because if you get an opportunity, they have trusted you to go and have a go. That first one on the board is always welcome. Oh, that's beautiful incoming movement over there. All that experience. He's not tried to bowl very quick. Concentrated on the swing and some seam evident over there. New ball will always do something. So movement in air, movement of the wicket as well. The beautiful track, very even, nice bounce. The bounce won't like go below your waist even. So nice height to play. Again that inward movement defeating the batsman. Both the batsmen off the mark. Puran trying to find his first boundary. The ball is doing a bit in the air and generally when the movement is in towards the stumps, it is always something actually we are more circumspect about, because if you miss the ball you are going to get clean bowled. If the ball is moving away, the only chance you can get out is of the outside edge, where we slips we do not have in such tournament. So you can hit the ball in the covers, but inward movement, LBW, clean bowled. But that's beautifully done. So that's how you play the moving ball. A couple of runs to take the score to 4 at the end of over number 1. Puran is on 3 and Abhishek is on 1. Very good over by Jigar. 4 runs on the scorecard. SVKM Rising Strikers versus the Podar Phantoms. So Abhishek gets an opportunity to open the innings. Let's see. He has got a run. He has faced a delivery. He had hit the ball down the ground. Pratik. That moved away. Oh, he went for the big slog. Some consistent movement away from the bat. Oh, that is a misfield. That will just give an opportunity to find the first boundary. Yes, the first boundary. Courtesy some misfield. There is Abhishek who gets his first boundary. He would be delighted with that. Yes, there was width on offer. He smashed it into the covers. So he's relishing the opportunity to go up the order and generally waits for his batting for a long duration before he gets the opportunity to bats at number 7, 8, 9, 10 at times. Today, he's got the chance to open the innings. Oh, that's beautiful. That's wonderful. What a shot that is by Abhishek. He is relishing the moment over here. Complete flourish of the bat, and every boundary which comes, that will give him immense pleasure. No amount of money, no amount of wealth, no amount of bank balance can give you this kind of pleasure. When you hit a couple of boundaries back to back and you play well, their favorite sport, you bat well and you play a couple of boundaries, that will give you immense pleasure. 2 boundaries in a row. Now that was little edgy. A couple of boundaries in the over so far. Against Pratik, it's not easy to hit this bowler. He bowled real jaffers the first 2 deliveries going away. He was beaten neck and crop the next 2 deliveries. One on the front foot, the other one from his standing position. He got a couple of boundaries. The last ball of the second over. Oh, there was an opportunity missed out. That must have hurt him. He won't show though. That was right in the belly. That was an opportunity. That for that you need to swivel quickly. You need to have some quick movements. So that will leave a mark on his tummy. That's fine. 12 runs at the end of 2 overs. So Puran Kshatriya it is, who's on 3 of 5. Abhishek has got a couple of boundaries. Puran might just try and get a few in this over. Oh, he yogged him. That's a good decision. Outside the off stump and it was off the bat. He yogged him. So Jigar might just try and compete. Abhishek has got a couple of boundaries. He would not like to be left behind. So he would try and match him. He is their regular opener. Puran. He would not like someone who has been promoted scoring better than him. Maybe. That's off the bat. Good decision making. This is so close to the bat. So close to the pad even. He just aborted his appeal when he understood that was off the bat. That's what I was talking about. Inward movement. You miss the ball, you are a dead duck. Oh, what a shot this is. This is gone. Just one bounce into the fence. A meter away from the wideish long off region in fact. A boundary to get his first boundary of the innings. A hit down the ground. That's the first boundary for Puran. Both the batsmen have got boundaries now. That would give them immense pleasure. Both of them getting off to a good start. And Jigar is a very economical bowler, does not give a lot of opportunities, but on that occasion he pitched it right up there in the slot. So some correction being made. The long off, mid off is pushed back to the long off, and it's like slightly finer, not that wideish. That was smacked down the ground, almost went all the way. 16 on the scorecard. That is nicely bowled. Change in pace now. They wasn't giving any opportunity to work for a big one. No pace to work on. Sixteen of 16, a good start for the Phantoms. Both of them would be happy. The both opening batters, SVKM Rising Strikers. They would like to register a win over here. So after that short technical glitch, we are right back. Couple of balls remaining in Jigar's second over. Oh, that's cracked. Down the ground, Purant looks in some good positive touch now. Initially, he was slightly edgy. A vociferous appeal against him for the LBW, which was negated. Great umpiring, actually. That was very close to the pad. The umpire Tandil is known for his accuracy. One of the most experienced umpires. Thankless job it is to umpire because you make 200 decisions and one goes a slightly awry one. That is highlighted. That is smacked. In fact, that is an opportunity. Oh, could have taken it. He's a good fielder. Missed out this time. He gets some good fortune for himself. And Jigar would be aghast, not happy. But he would thank his heavens that he's still there, Abhishek. Just as there was a slight delay in that power failure, one of the towers not working for just microsecond, and it was resurrected immediately. As I went out, the players were discussing. One of the batsmen was supposed to walk in maybe after a wicket or two wickets, one down or two down. Yeah, the other players were asking him to come and sit. He said, "No, I just want to be in that zone. I just love this ground and the atmosphere. You just feel like playing in a proper tournament, in a proper ground or international atmosphere. That's what we want to hear. And that's what a feeling of a proper cricketer is. Why do we want to be a part of this? This ground, these facilities, this kind of atmosphere, this is what actually makes us fall into this venue. So Zooters, and there is a team where they but did meticulous, being meticulous about certain things, attention to every detail. Those things are taken care of. That is the reason people love to be playing here. It's not self-appreciation, something which I like about this ground. That things are almost perfect, and you almost have a feeling that you're playing an international match. What do you need in that? You have good lights. These lights are unmatched actually. Very few places you'll have lights like this, and it's almost open space. You have a feeling that you're playing in an actual proper cricketing stadium. And you have those bunts, just like European countries have bunts just around the ground. They're working on it. When this thing gets to its final touches, it's going to be a sensational viewing with some electronic boards, everything. It is still work in progress. That is good bowling. 20 runs on the scorecard. 21. The score moves on to almost runnable it is, but both Abhishek and Puran are looking quite comfortable now. 9 of 11, 12 of 11. It's a good start. 6 overs of power play. There are also they will have you will have one challenge over which would be there between over number 1 to 10. You can take it any time. Most teams have taken the 10th over. Oh, that's nicely played. No runs, but some nice positive footwork by Puran. Coming closer to the ball, coming in the line of the ball, getting to the pitch of the ball, playing it the right way, using great correct footwork. A good length for every batter is different. I'm not a person who has a lot of gyan about cricket, but a good length for every batsman is different, depending upon his length, depending upon his height, also his reach, and his way of. Jigger bowling is third over in succession, and it's not the same Jigger because the other two matches he bowled really well, bowling tight line and length. Today he's given away a few opportunities to score runs. Let's see what he does in this over. He has bowled well. Just that is up and over. Good fortune for the batter. He wasn't in complete control of it. That was very well bowled but that is has gone away for 4 fortuitous runs. Good inward movement defeating the batsman, and that was well bowled. You may feel the batsman has got some good runs. Actually, these are of good fortune. But Puran won't mind it. There was width on offer. There was an opportunity to swing his bat. He went for it. Wasn't able to get the ball in the desired direction he wanted to. But it has gone the result which he wanted actually. He's got a boundary. 28, 5 runs in this over so far. Played beautifully off his pads. Has he made it? Oh my god, he gets run out. He wasn't able to run. That's good for a fielding side to get a run out like that. That will give you immense happiness. But Abhishek, who was looking good and who was promising to play a good innings, gets out unfortunately in the form of a run out. So 28 is what the first wicket falls on. Oh my god, again there was confusion. That was again a second wicket. Oh, so much. Puran is determined to get some quick runs. He has stolen the second one, in fact. 2 runs it is. So Jain gets off the mark with a stutter and start and stop and then run again. He stuttered, he stopped, finally decided to get that brace, and there was an overthrow in the process. So a lot of confusion when it comes to running between them. They will sort it out. Both of them would be speaking a common language, maybe Gujarati probably, but they will sort it out now which language to call on now. To 34-1, the last ball of the fifth over. Puran Kshatriya, it is on one side, and Jain Shah on the other. They just lost a wicket of run out. There was another run out on the cards over there. 34-1, the last ball of the fifth over. It was a good start up until that moment. Jigar, he hasn't created the breakthrough on his own, but there was a breakthrough in his over. So he would be happy and elated with that. The last ball of Jigar's third over. Oh, that is nicely turned away for a single. I thought fine leg would have been a better option, but Purunas was quick to sneak a single. 31 at the end of 5 overs. The run rate 6.2 runs every over. Sandeep comes from the Somaya end to bowl the last over of the power play. 31 for 1. Scoring is fine. They just lost that wicket that actually keeps the match in parity now. This is ISDT 6.0 match between SVKM Rising Strikers versus PODAR Phantoms. That was down the leg side. Good pace, good length. The line was the problem over there. Goes nice, strong action. A sleek bowling action. Problem was the line over there. 32 starts off with the wide. Very difficult to get your first delivery right on spot. Unless you are a Glenn McGrath, it is very difficult to get that first ball right on spot. Oh, he gets it with right this time, right in front of the wicket. Oh, that's a big wicket. Jayan, he was so excited to play on this ground. He was almost out there. And he said, I just get a feel of this ground. I just feel so good looking at it. I almost come into the zone, but unfortunately, he gets out. He'll have to come again next time to play a longer innings. That ball which was overpitched was the problem. That was nicely hit off the back foot. The first ball was a wide, the second one was pitched up, and the inward movement defeating the batsman and wrapped on the pads. That was the wicket of Jayan Shah. He would be aghast. He wanted to perform well on this ground. 32 for 2. That burning desire on you to, if you love something and if you want to perform really, it may not come directly to you. It will take some time, but that definitely comes to you. So he may not be successful this time, but he would have another opportunity sometime again. Maybe this tournament, maybe other tournament. Quite a few lined up. Down the leg side, good work by the wicketkeeper. In fact, he just has missed that one. That would be a couple of wides. In fact, 3 wides. He'll wait for the umpire signal. No, leg byes. He brushed on the way through. The wicketkeeper tried his best to stop that one from going over. A couple of runs added in the form of extra. So just 1 run off the bat, 1 wide and 2 leg byes in this over. He went for the big booming drive and he has not waited for the umpire's signal. He has given himself out. He has not waited for the umpire signal. That's a big wicket. Jai Sawant gets out. He could have been a very good batter. He could have been the enforcer. In fact, Puran it is the opening batter who has got out. He is their mainstay. He gets out. Puran it is who gets out. In fact, it is Puran, their main batsman, their backbone of the team, almost like a Rohit Sharma for the team. He gives his wicket away. He had a clear intentions to go and attack, and on that occasion, unfortunately, some good bowling. This man has got a couple of wickets. That away movement, that cutter working out for him. He got LBW with the incoming delivery. Then the cutter going away gets another wicket. So one man who started off with a wide gets a couple of wickets on his own. Sandeep it is. So 35 runs on the scorecard, a couple of wickets for Sandeep. Oh, almost a third. A huge appeal, but aborted. Now that's good umpiring. So if he feels he's not interested, he moves away from his place. So no chance for the umpire, the fielders or the bowlers continuing with their appeal. But look at the confidence and body language of the bowler now. That will be always there when you get a couple of wickets in your very first over and you're beaten back twice. So just 1 run off the bat, 3 leg byes. Then we have a wide, 5 runs in this over, but a couple of wickets for Sandeep. That's beautifully done. That will race away for a boundary. What a reply by Jai Sawant. The score moves on to 40 with that wonderful boundary. A lot many things happening in that over. Wide to begin with, a couple of wickets. There also we saw a fantastic boundary to end the over. So different emotions all throughout that over. 6 overs, 40 for the loss of 3 wickets. The run rate has been good, almost 7 runs per over. The only problem, in fact, the biggest problem is the 3 top wickets. Puran's wicket was a crucial one. Abhishek was run out, and Jayan, who could have been a dangerous batsman, was at just LBW. Jayan was out for the ball coming in. The very next ball, after a single ball, maybe a ball, he bowled an away going delivery, the cutter, which claimed Puran. Puran might have anticipated the incoming ball and he just moved away. So that is smart bowling. Batsman or the non-striker would have expected the ball to come in. He just bowled that cutter which moved away. Nirav Darji. He is one of the most miserly bowlers. He starts off with a single on the leg side. It's very economical. Very rarely he will bowl wides. Very rarely he will bowl you loose balls, full tosses, short pitch balls. Do not expect from this man. He'll bowl the tight lines all throughout. You will have to manufacture your own shots against him, or just try and be a little more adventurous against him. Try and hit him and try and score. Yeah, that's what he's doing. That was slightly short. You should not be missing out on any scoring opportunity against this guy, because he will give you very few opportunities to do that. Once you get a short pitch delivery, once you get an over pitch delivery, or if he loses in his line, you need to punish him. Otherwise, he'll just bowl 4 overs 14, 4 overs 18, and just throttle you just like a Ravindra Jadeja or somebody. That is beautifully bowled, equally well played. That's how you play him. You milk him for runs. You don't know. That's beautiful running. That is fantastic. That's how you run. Play with soft hands, play between the fielders, and run hard. This is super running by the Phantoms. They may have lost 3 wickets, but that's how you construct an innings. Singles, doubles, wait for the bad ball and then smash it. Puran was looking good, in good zone. He had the right ideas today, and but just that away going delivery. Sandeep is going to be a difficult bowler to handle unless you play him properly. Even Nirav Darji is the same. So they are playing them very diligently, waiting for the bad balls. Oh, that's what he will do, Nirav. Maybe he was slightly stuck on the crease. The ball he wasn't to the pitch of the ball, but the right idea to play him on the front foot, not the right ball to be playing on back foot, but his back foot remains stuck. A sweep against him would be a better option if he is slightly on the leg side. He plays him off the back foot now. That's his way of bowling. He will push you on the back foot, try and force you to play those shots into the short cover, short mid wicket, and enforce some errors. Will he go for the big one against Nirav? Oh, missed out. The batsman missed, the wicket-keeper missed. That will be minimum 2. Sandeep has to do all the work after that over. He has to run again. Couple of runs added. Those are 2 wides. 42 for 3. At the end of Nirav Darji's first over, 4 runs against him, 6 runs in the over. 44 for 3 at the end of 7 overs. 46 in fact. 4 of the bat, 2 off from the byes. Sandeep comes in to bowl from the highway and right arm over the wicket. He bowled really good over where he got a couple of good wickets. Jayan Shah was trapped LBW. He was looking like a very good batsman. Then getting Puran. Puram is one of their important mainstays of the batting lineup. He was claimed. That incoming delivery, that's beautiful swing of the bat. So he gets that ball pitching up, and the moving ball, the new ball, when you pitch it up, you're going to get ample opportunities to get wickets. Your pitching is short, and if the batsman is getting a lot of time to just see what's happening, you will not create that many opportunities. You can either hit that hard length or you have to pitch it up if the ball is moving. And his ball is really talking. Oh, that is nicely bowled, equally well hit. What a shot that is. That's a cracking hit. What a shot. Fantastic, crisp cover drive that is. That's wonderfully hit. There was short cover. There was a fielder at widest long off. He was interested. It isn't the ultra quick outfield. It is outfield which gives opportunities for fielder as well. He had 20 meters to cover. Have a look at it. The ball just raced off. And a cracking hit. Good timing. The Yorker converted into a hitting scoring opportunity. Jay Sawant looks absolutely a class player. Two good shots to show his caliber. Oh, that's even better. It may have gone straight to the fielder, but he's playing confidently against a bowler who's bowling some great deliveries. He's having the right idea. He's having good pace. The inward movement. He's handling it really well. So the way they handle Sandeep is going to be crucial. The way they handle Nirav Daj is going to be crucial. So 6-7 runs of their overs is not bad at all. Run rate is fine. Just one wicket too many. Watch out for another crisp cover drive. That is beautifully turned away. Again played with soft hands. Oh, this is risky. There was never a second in it. 51 for 3. Exciting times for the Phantoms, where they are trying to stitch up a partnership. Both these batsmen look completely at home, and they are playing it the right way. They are confident about their approach. They are not getting ruffled by any pace or spin. That's fine. Early into this partnership, they're looking all right though. And that was bowled with good pace. He's bowling right now on the good length, almost squared him up. Lot of energy, lot of good line, good length, good rhythm he looks in. Sandeep. He's given away 11, but he has got 2 wickets, 2 top wickets. Puran's wicket was very crucial. That's a cracking hit. That deserved more than one, but that's fine. 52 for 3 now. 8 overs 52. We are coming to that challenge over time where you have to pick a particular bowler. Those 5 set of bowlers, a buffet of bowlers would be put in front of you, and you will have to pick up one of the bowlers and challenge him for a number of runs. And if you claim them, you get double the runs. So now they are not claiming the challenge over, maybe after an over after this, or have they decided? Yes, they have decided. The time for the challenge over. It is the challenge over, and they have decided to take it in the ninth over. That's something different from the others. Most people take it in the 10th over, and they have challenged Nirav. That is quite interesting. He's one of their most economical bowler. Oh, that's surprising. 6 runs is what they have challenged him for. Oh, that was an opportunity to just clear it in the very first ball. That he should have played with the cross bat. This one, there was an easy opportunity to get a boundary. 5 of 5 needed now. He gets one dot delivery, things can become interesting. You need to attack him. Try and find that boundary ball in the first 3 balls. If not, then get those singles. There is where he will create trouble. 4 balls 5 to win the challenge. Jay is a good batter though. He can handle him well. He can hit a boundary against him. So 3 balls 4 to win the challenge. So Nirav might have been challenged for the first time actually. He may not have expected anybody to pick him for the challenge. But he has been challenged. He's one of their most economical bowlers. The bowlers is very frugal with his numbers. He has a lot of variations, changes in pace, changes in line length, the point of delivery. 3 balls for the full toss first ball, which they could have just finished the challenge then. Oh, that's a chance. Oh my God. Oh, that was not good. That would have needed a boundary if he had stopped that to finish win the challenge. Still, they can win this with the brace. They take a couple, they win this one. But they shouldn't be leaving it to the last ball. They should try and hit a couple on this ball. Minimum one is a must. 2 balls 3 to win the challenge. They need a brace on this one. A dot here would leave them with a boundary to get to the last ball. That must be a sweep shot, should be a better option against this guy. But Jay, I think he'll clear this on a boundary. They should run hard. They should go for it. Amit should go for it, in fact. No, that's good fielding effort. 1 ball 2. Right now, Nirav seems to be the favorite to win this challenge. Getting couple against him won't be easy. But they need to hit the gap and play with soft hands. Try and not hit a boundary, but to hit it somewhere in between that 3/4 length of the ground. This is what brings some spice to the match. It's a good concept. Double or zilch. The score will be 64 or it will remain on 52. I think it will go on to 64. That thing, it is hit hard. Oh, he's going for the team. Oh my God, they have lost everything. They have lost Amit. They have lost 12 runs. And not a wise decision to challenge Nirav. Fourth wicket down. Amit has a great control over his temper. Would appreciate that man. He did not utter a word. He was almost sold by his other partner. He kept his cool, did not utter a word. Just so calm that guy is. He was actually called for a second and then stopped. So hats off to his temperament. He hasn't uttered a word. Even in the pavilion, he's just quiet. Lovely to see such people. 99 people out of 100 would have blasted. They would not have been able to control. They would show some displeasure. absolutely no emotions. He must be burning, fuming from inside, but he knows what is good for the team, and he knows maybe Jay has to take more responsibility now. Every time, in fact, couple of times it has happened where Virat Kohli was run out along with Rohit Sharma, and Rohit got a double century after that. That maiden over has put them right back on the back foot. That's beautiful fielding. That's what can happen. Success can make you more alert. Super effort, diving towards his right into that extra cover, short cover. Wicketkeeper going all the way to congratulate that good effort. And he'll have to walk all the way back. So that will again be some good extra work for him. He's running back to his place, and it will take off few seconds from the time match even. He's come back to his normal now. Rahul it is who's bowling from the far end. That's close. Good call. Maybe hit high. 53 for 4. 3 balls remaining of the 10th over. Just one run in this over so far. Jay, he will have to stay there for a longer duration. That will fall short of the fielder over there. Just one run. Just 2 runs in the last 11 balls. That is nicely hit. Is there an opportunity? No, in fact, it will go. We'll wait for the umpire's signal. Has it gone all the way? In fact, it is a boundary. Yes, 58 the score would be. Neither of his figures look dynamic because of that challenge over. Just 5 runs in 2.1. That wasn't a great choice. As soon as he was challenged, I just felt not the right option. Very confident. Confidence is the USP of his bowling. He's not the one who has a lot of turn, or not the one who has some magic deliveries, but he bowls with smart, intelligent brain, and tries and outsmarts the batter. And he'll bowl into that consistent line outside the off stump, flighting it generously. Not that he would give an opportunity to score, just at the right pace. And the length is his forte. 60 for 2. Jay might just try and smack him. 60 for 4, last 4 balls remaining. He has already lost a partner. In fact, 2 wickets they have lost in run out. He is a good contributor. He played really well last match. Mahesh, he played really well in the previous match. He was a good contributor. That is a one-handed hit. Oh, is that picked? What a fabulous catch of a batsman in form. That's brilliant. What a catch. So many good catches we have seen in this tournament. This is one of them. Prince it is, who's a good bowler, who's a good batsman. He has not bowled today. He'll come in and bowl. That is a fantastic catch. I've seen him play in some other leagues. He plays in a few leagues in Ghatkopar where they play their Samaj matches. He is a star over there, Prince, in that Gogari Samaj matches. And here he has taken a princely catch, Prince. So Nirav Darji gets another wicket. In fact, the first wicket. Rising strikers are in a very strong position. 61 for 5. Four teams of SVKM strikers. In fact, they have their own strikers league where 5 teams participate. 4 teams from the very same school. That was beautifully bowled. And how do you challenge this bowler who can bowl such lines? He is in good form. He's a rock star and he just makes his presence felt in every match. 3 overs and just 7 runs and a wicket for Nirav Darji. 61 for 5 at the end of 11 overs. Both are phantoms. They had to find some inspiration to come back. Oh, that's beautifully hit. That had some good power behind it. That will be cut off for a single. That was a good shot though. Hit into that mid wicket. He reached for it, but the idea is right. Jay Sawant looks good. After that run out and those quick wickets, Jay Sawant is their hope to take them close to 140. 140 seems to be a far distance away, but 130 is the score which can give them something to fight. Bowling well, they are not giving that pace, bowling at the right pace, keeping it tight. Wide called. Missed out, but that's fine. Missed out on an opportunity to hit a boundary. That was short. That was down the leg side. It deserved. It was served for a big hit. He could not capitalize. Missed out on an opportunity to get boundary or a sixer. No runs. Another ball which was short. Another ball which was wide. He's slightly bowling it short. Is Rahul, but he's getting away with it. It's a new batsman who has come on crease. That is the reason. So that is beautifully connected. That will race away for just a solitary run, but that was well timed. Good slog sweep for just one run. Just 10 runs in his 2 overs so far. The last ball of his second over. 65 for 5. Run rate is fine. Lot many wickets have fallen. Short pitch delivery. Oh, they are finding fielders now. 66 for 5 at the end of 12 overs. They are going just under 5 runs per over. In fact, just over 5 runs per over, not below it. "66 for 5, Neerav Darji comes to bowl, 13th over. That's a strong hit down the ground. Good work by the fielder. Pratik it is. 67 for 5. That's beautifully done. That's a cracking shot of the. That is nicely run also. Oh my god! Will he come back in time? Yes, he does. That was a good hit and great running. Slightly risky, but you are rewarded when you take risks. That's how you play Neerav Darji. The way they played the first over, that was fine. But after that, they challenged him. There is where he won the challenge. After that, that over in which he just gave 3 runs. You have to milk this bowler. You cannot be trying to smack every ball. You wait for a bad ball. You milk him for ones and twos. He'll give you opportunities to get those. And once you get a bad ball, you can dispose it. Amit Shah hitting it beautifully for a couple of runs. That's a nice hit again. That would be a couple of runs, if not a boundary. Yes, it is a boundary. He will give you opportunities to hit. In fact, he has stopped it. Oh, that's a cracking fielding effort. I thought it was two boundary written on it. Super effort. Couple of runs. That was good fielding effort. Oh, that is simply superb. International stuff. He just used his speed to stop that. Just we could see in that replay. That was great work. 71 for 5. Look at that hit. Just Shubham just showing us the pictures. Why was it so special? Look at him. Just see his feet coming out of nowhere. Super effort that was. Great. Fantastic. International like almost. But avoid using your feet. Try and bend down. If they win this one by 1 or 2 runs, that effort should be applauded. Super fielding effort. What a cracking hit that is. That is super timed. Will it go all the way? What a shot that is. It had shades of Rohit Sharma playing it from outside the off stump and hitting it for a sixer. If you remember a shot like that, that's a cracking hit. What a shot that is. Pure class. Remember Rohit Sharma hitting it from outside the off stump and dragging it to the mid wicket cow corner area. What a classy hit that was. Especially with no pace on the ball. To manufacture that and hit it over there deserves a lot of credit. They served a certain boundary with some good fielding, but that was up and over them. No point saving that. What a hit that was. And good and the right approach against Nirav Darji. Wait for his ball when he pitched it up and wait for him to. Do not hurry him. Just wait for his bowling, and if it is pitched up, smack him. He bowls a quicker one, a shorter one. There is where you can play with this line and length. A very good bowling effort though comes to an end. The last over was slightly expensive. He concedes 20 in his 4 with one maiden to show. 79 for 5 at the end of 13 overs. Eighty runs on the scorecard. 80 for 5. Oh, that it would be falling in no man's land. The right idea was right to shuffle back and wait for the short pitch ball. 81. Amit Shah is looking good. Watch out for Jai Sawant. 81 for 5. He looks determined and focused because he is the only batsman who looks more composed, more focused, and has a smile on his face. 82 for 5. But that is the reason I say he looks better, but that is a chance. And that's a big wicket. A commentator's curse. I thought he would he will play a bigger innings. That is a very big wicket. That's a very big wicket. 82 for 6. That is a 6 wicket down, 14th over, 82 for 6. He was looking composed. He was looking for a big one. That wicket would have been really crucial. The Rahul getting that. Oh, good fielding effort, but that would be a brace. The ball is traveling nicely now. The ball is coming on great onto the bat, but they have lost 2 wickets too many. And the worst was the batsman was so good. He was looking so good. Jay Sawan just lost his wicket. 84 for 6. 85 for 6. Oh, that is nicely turned away off the back foot. A tickle on it. It would be a couple. 87 for 6 at the end of 40 overs. They're going along at 6 runs every over. That would be just a solitary run. 88 for 6. 35 balls remaining. 89 for 6. Oh, that's cracking hit down the ground. That would be another good catch. Two fantastic catches, one in the long off region, one in the long on. And Jay Bhardwaj gets out. Jigar taking a good catch. That's what you call experience. Safe as an house. That's a big wicket. Jay played really well in the last match. This time, losing his wicket. 87 for 7. So that is the seventh wicket. That's a big blow. And Prince, who took a wonderful catch, one of the catches of the tournament, comes into bowl. Seen him playing in lot many of his Samaj matches, and he's a star over there. He's a star over here even. Very good performer, where he bowls well, bats well, keep fields well. He's one of the major players over there. They play that Ghat Cooper, Gogari Samaj, those Gogari Samaj matches. So many tournaments they play, and ge- generally when I go and watch them, there is a lot of appreciation for this man. And he's just not. He's coming to bowl the 15th over. Generally, he bowls in that part only, where he bowls in the fag end of the innings, bowls the dead overs, and he could bowl with a lot of energy. He just cut down his pace. He bowls with good pace, good energy. Bowls Yorkers, bowls those heavy deliveries, bowls at difficult length. 91 for 7. The last ball of Prince's first over. He's already got a wicket. Through him, they should be getting a brace over there. 93. Every run is going to be important now. They should try and get close to 130 and challenge the rising strikers. Yusuf comes in to bowl. He opened the innings last time. He comes in to bowl into the 17th over. In fact, 16th over. That's nicely bowled. That is beautifully carved. Just a solitary run. 94 for 7. We are into the 16th over. You wanted to hit a big one. The ball is gone in no man's land for a single. 95 for 7. So Petiwala. Oh, that is a nice delivery, but that is swept beautifully for a single. 96 for 7. He's getting a nice dip in. He seems to be a very good bowler. Nice loop on the ball. Great rhythm he looks in. Everybody seems to be in good form when things go right for you. Yusuf bowling it in the right areas with some nice pace. Good flight. That is generously flighted. The ball will swivel away for the fielder has fielded well. Pratik, I think it is. He's taken a catch, fielded well. 97 for 7 at the end of 16. 24 balls remaining. They would like to get closer to that 130 mark. That is nicely bowled. Squared him up. Only one aim stump he had to aim. Viren it is. Who is a very good bowler. Viren, he has to do the job with this bat in his hand. He has done well, 5 of 6. And he can bowl well. He can hold his own with the bat in his hand. .98 for 7. Down the ground for a single 99. They move on to Amit Shah and Viren, just trying to make this 20 overs count. Amit Shah, Viren Shah, 14 and 6 respectively. Both almost going run a ball. Prince has bowled well. He's got a wicket to show for his good bowling. 8 he has conceded in his 10 balls. Couple of balls remaining in the 17th over. SVKM Rising Strikers, they have done a good job. Hit down the ground. It will just fall short of this Jigger over there. 100 for 7. Oh, that's good work. That's why I say he's a fantastic fielder. Even he had taken one good catch. This was well done. 100 for 7 at the end of 17 overs. 18 balls remaining. They would try and get 25 in the last 3 overs. Viren Shah it is. Viren is 7 of 8. Yusuf Petiwala bowled a very good first over. Is going to bowl the second over. Prince is a very good option to have in the death overs. He has bowled really well. 2 overs and just 8 runs. That's good going. That is beautifully flighted. Up and over. It goes. He just popped 8 for a 6. Just tipped it over. That was a fantastic hit. That was a good attempt to save the boundary. This is a cracking hit. That's a fantastic shot. 6 runs. This is super from Viren. He bowls well. He has come with his another single to take it to 1-1-1. This is good. Fantastic resurrection comeback of the back foot. 112 for 7. It has been a fantastic over for them. An over in which they have got a 12 runs. That's very good. Viren is the man who is the enforcer. That's a good comeback by Yusuf. Not flighting at this time. Does not want to give any flight for Viren to exploit. He saw Viren dancing down the ground for the first 2 balls. This time, he persuaded himself away from doing that. Oh, that's a cracking hit. What a over this has been. This is simply superb. 116 at the end of the 18th over. Fantastic over in which they got 18 runs. In fact, 16 runs. Oh, that will bring some elation, some happiness, some joy, some excitement, some confidence, some positive energy, and some real good belief in themselves that they can come right back into this contest. That was an over which actually has got them right back into the contest. 20 runs over here. They will have something to fight. They will have some positive energy behind them. He has gone for it big wide, big time, just shot. Wasn't at the middle of the bat. The strange sound coming off the bat where it clearly indicated it wasn't well timed. But what great energy from these two guys, Amit Shah, Viren Shah, the two Shahs doing the job. A single. This is a fantastic partnership. Late into the innings, these guys have just got this match back to life for themselves. 118 for 7. 22 balls remaining. PPs, the Phantoms, are flying high now. Right now, the two superheroes for them. One is on strike, one is on the other end. Amit and Viren have just got their team to some fighting total. Oh, he's cleaned him up. Every time I've said something good about the batters, they are good going. It has cost them their wicket. Commentators curse again. Better I should be keeping quiet. Nazar lag jati hai bandon ko. Another wicket falls down. Not before putting up a great show for the team. A very good fighting knock. He may not be the most talented one, he may not be the most skillful one, but he has done the great job for his team. Good effort by Amit Shah. These innings are more important than those top players getting 50s. 119 the score is. Oh, that's a cracking hit down the ground. Will it go all the way? No, in fact, it has been dropped. That's the first drop by Jigar. He is a very good fielder, faltering this time. There was a second in it. They did not run well. They not on that occasion. 120 for 8. Amit will get the opportunity to play the last ball. That was beautifully bowled. That's what Prince brings to the table. Fantastic spell of bowling this. He completes his spell, 3 overs and just 13 runs for 2 wickets. Sandeep hasn't bowled his full quota. Again, that's not great. Actually, he would be bowling his third over. He was the one who got those couple of breakthroughs in his over. He would be bowling 1 over short. Even Prince would be bowling 1 over short. These guys should be bowling their full quota. But other bowlers have done well. Nirav Darji has bowled his full quota. We very good bowl 4 overs. Yusu bowled a couple of overs. The second over was an expensive one. Perhaps they could have stuck with him just for an over. He's a good all-rounder. Last ball of the innings. Last over in the innings, and oh my god, he hit the non-striker. Viren, I think, should. He's all right. He's a strong guy. Yes, Amit. He's not physically that strong, but mentally he is having a smile on his face. 5 balls remaining. He should try and hit at least one sixer in this. One sixer, they'll get close to 130. But again, Sandeep won't be easy. He's already got a couple of wickets. Goes for the big one down the ground. Good thing he did not time it that well. Good running by Amit. And this is good by Amit. You may feel he has got a couple of runs, the batter, but it was Amit's good running that has got them a second. And that's how you contribute in a team. You may not get a lot of strike. You may have just 1 or 2 runs against your name, but in the latter part, these small little things matter. This is good. This is what they have spoken to each other. It is not that they discuss something very important, some Israel-Palestine war. It was just that they wanted some breath back. So just they walked to each other, took that time, and they are back on strike. 122 for 8. 4 balls remaining. That was beautifully bowled. He is easily the best bowler of the side. 3 balls remaining. Even Pratik is a good bowler. He just did not get a lot of overs to bowl today. So this is good. They have got 20-25 runs in the last 3 overs. They could have easily got close to 30, but for that wicket. Viren, he should try and get a boundary. Another single. Amit would like to get a boundary. Maybe in the third man fine leg region or into the covers, or if it is on the pads, hit it into that square leg mid wicket. Amit Nigam it is. He got the opportunity to bat higher in the previous match. Today has come down. He is more of that batsman who takes singles and doubles. He is not the power hitter. Batsman with a strong technique when play singles and doubles is Amit, not the power hitter to be playing at the end. That's what he will do. He'll hit 8 runs of every ball. He's taken one for the team. One to 4. A sixer here will give them 130. Single will give them 125. Both would be a total which would be something which will have them to work with. The last ball of the 20th over. Let's see whether a boundary is it. The probable hit would be a couple of runs where they scamper back for the two or a sixer. I think that would be another couple. They scamper a couple and they are going for the third one. He will be out. Not before he has played a good hand for his team. He's got 29 runs on his own. 1 to 6 is what they get, 1 to 7 is the target. Maybe 10-15 runs short, but they will fight with this total. So 1 to 6 for 9 is what they managed. Some late fight back by Viren and his men. And Viren was the one who got them to this total of 126 with his industrious batting. Let's see. It's a good team. They won one, they've got one walkover. So this would be like keeping them undefeated. They defeated their own SVKM team, I think, in that previous encounter. And that was a good match, close match. It's a strong batting lineup, and Nirmit and Jitin. The captain, in fact, Pranav is the captain. Uh, Jitin is in the SMPL team's captain. And he has got a couple of 40s in his previous two occasions. And he was looking so good. He looked really sharp, Jitin. He loves to bat on this ground. He has got a couple of 40s or 50. Last three innings of his, he has scored relatively well. In fact, match winning knocks, Jitin. Great start, Projay. Not a run considered so far. Oh, first runs for Nirmit. He's shown some good intent, but he has some runs to show for it now. ISDT 6.0. This is PODAR Phantoms versus SVKM's Rising Strikers. SVKM Rising Strikers restricted the opposition to just 126. They need 127 to win this one. Played with soft hands. Jitain gets off the mark. Generally, he smashes the ball around, but he can play with soft hands. Just to illustrate that fact, he's a batsman of not one dimensions, but he can play a proper innings. The last ball of the first over. Nirmit straight to the fielder at short cover. The score at the end of over number 1 run each to Nirmit and Jitain. Viren bowling from the highway end. He played with soft hands. Goes to the other end. Score moves on to 3. How well Viren played. Just got his team right back into the contest. And he's the one who's responsible for taking them to at least 126. That's an achievement where they were not getting even close to 110, 115. He has got them extra 15 runs. Oh, that is beautifully carved away. What a shot that is. There is protection. Just a single run, but good timing. Nicely carved away for a single. Using the pace of the bowler. Viren is a pretty good bowler. Both the batsmen of the mark. Jiten is on one. Nirmit is on two. He's got them back into the contest with the bat in his hand. Viren has to do the job with the ball in his hand. He has to take a few wickets. He bowled well in the previous match. That's a shot and a half. Just one. I thought that is going up and over. But that's what Jiten can bring to the table. He can give you those nice hits down the ground. 4 runs. In fact, 5 runs on the scorecard. 3 to Jiten, 2 to Nirmit. That's beautifully spanked into the extra cover region for a couple of runs. Score at the end of 2 overs is 7 without loss. 4 runs to Nirmit, 3 to Jiten. Oh, that's the first wicket. That's a big breakthrough. He is their star player. He was in good form. He got a couple of 40s and 50s in his last innings over here in that SMPL match and also this Dad's tournament. He was in good touch. And he gets out. That's a big wicket any day. He's a batsman who has got them consistent good start. They have a strong batting lineup, but he is one of their most influential batsmen. And he could have been the match winner for them. Instead, he's being sent back. That's a big breakthrough. That is a big wicket. Generally, he starts off fluently. Today, not his day though. That's a big appeal. He is the player who can play a longer innings, Chirag. He is the batsman ideal for this kind of total. His presence would be important. Chirag can play that longer innings. Oh, he's completely beaten him. Neck and crop. Jay getting his team right back into this contest. One more wicket over here will give them a big boost. Right now, it's a small little opening which they have got. In fact, a big wicket of Jiten. That would be a big boost for the fielding side. If they get another into the power play, if they get, in fact, they get couple of more wickets in the power play, then they would have a chance, a 50-50 chance then. That was quick. Chirag is the batsman for a longer inning. He can stay there for a longer day. He has a good temperament. Today he is trying to be a little more attacking, trying to get off the mark quickly. That's fine. This is the match where he can take his time, stay there for 4 5 hours. Yeah, that is beautifully done. That is class. Just waiting for it to come, and that's how you should be playing. Not trying to hit it too hard, just pure timing. A very good way to way to get off the mark, up and over the mid onset. He squared him up. 11 for 1 at the end of over number 3. An over in which they got Jiten's wicket. For 1, 3 overs. That is beautifully handled. Viren Shah bowling right arm over the wicket from the highway end. Rising strikers, they're off to a quiet start. They lost Jiten. Jiten is the one who enforces the scoring. He's the one who hits a lot of boundaries and sixes in that initial part of the inning. And he's in good form. He loves this to play on this ground. It has been a happy hunting ground for him. Today he failed to deliver. Four balls remaining in this over. That is smashed straight to the fielder. In fact, straight through him. That would be a brace. He's looking confident, is Nirmit. He moves on to 6 with that brace. 6 of 11. But he's looked positive. He has gone out with the right mindset. Not trying to hit every ball, but showing some good positive intent. That's fantastic. That's good running. That is good understanding of a run where there were two fielders. 14 for 1. We are into the fourth over. One more wicket and they would be right back into the contest. Right now they have an outside chance of coming back. One more wicket earlier in the innings with the new ball, maybe 3 in the power play. They will have a chance. Oh, that was for Tutus. Completely squared him up. 15 with that edged single. 4 overs done and dusted. The score is 19 for the loss of Jitin. He played and missed it completely. Good, such a good player to be having in the team. Jay Sawant, he batted really well, and just as he was looking good to go for a big one, he lost his wicket. And he's bowling nice with a nice, beautiful action. A great player to have in the team. 24-1 Jai, players like Jai, players like Viren are the ones who are the game changers. They are the fighters who can win you matches with their cameos, with their good bowling. And commitment wise, these guys are 100%. Always an asset to have players like this in the team. He yorked him, and he has not waited for the umpire's call. That is so good to see. He has not waited for the umpire's call. That's good sportsman spirit. He is the one umpire could have even given him not out. That was the faintest of edges, but he did not wait for the umpire's call. Yes, yes, walked. That is so good to see. Great to see Nirmit. He was looking good though today. Got out on a score of 11. That's a big breakthrough. Both the batsmen back in hand. Nirmit, who was looking good, and also Jitain, who has been in good form, have been sent back. Both the batsmen sent back, opening batters. So that's a good start for them. And that's a beautiful delivery. Yorker getting a very good batter who was looking good. 20 for 2 at the end of 4.3 overs. Yusuf Petiwala is the new batter. He opened the innings the last time he played. He got out early. Let's see what he does today. He's come down at number 4 position. Chirag, he is the wicket keeper. He actually plays that longish innings. Ideal batsman to be having. That is beautifully played. Yusuf Petiwala gets off the mark with a beautiful flick shot into that mid wicket region. 21 for 2. We are into the 5th over. Jay Sawant, in fact, Samant, not Savant. Jay Samant has been a fantastic contributor with that short little innings of his. Those 20 odd runs would be really crucial. Also, with the ball in his hand, he has got a big breakthrough of Nirmit, who was looking so good. He's bowling with a lot of energy, and the way he has just leaps and puts the ball into that area, and the new ball is doing a bit for him. Not the one who's going to get big fancy swing or seam, but that line is immaculate. Fantastic line in that 4th stump. The last ball of this successful over. Couple of runs and a wicket of the opening batter, Nirmit. That would be a couple of wicket runs and a wicket. 2 runs in that over and a wicket of Nirmit. 21 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 5 overs. Both our Phantoms are once again fighting and fighting really hard. That would be a single. Virens there. Jay Bhardwaj bowling his third over on the trot. He's got a wicket to show for it. The wicket keeper just giving him some words of advice. Chirag. He is an important batter for this kind of chase. He can play that longish innings. Oh, that is beautifully played. That is 4 runs written on it all over. It was on the pads and beautifully flicked for a boundary. 26 for the loss of 2 wickets. He was slightly slow in the previous match. Today, he is trying to be ultra aggressive. So strike rate won't be a problem today, but this is good. Attacking batting, that's good. He has a good compact technique that is needed. They have to see these few balls off now. They got a boundary of the first ball. In fact, the second delivery. So the next three deliveries, he shouldn't be taking much chances against a bowler who has looked menacing. The bowler who has already taken a wicket, and with that 2 wicket of Jitain. So do not try to be ultra aggressive. If there is a ball to hit, you hit it. There was width on offer. Unfortunately, straight to the fielder. Good for the fielding team. It has gone straight to the fielder. Missed out. He would feel it was dished out to be hit. First bad ball, in fact, I would say, of Jay. He has bowled really well. Just 11 runs in 2.4 overs is good any day. That's beautifully bowled again. They sneak a single. Good running by Yusuf Pediwala. At times you get credited for some runs, but some runs should be credited, or some credit should be given to the non-striker as well. The striker was in no mood to go for that run. The non-striker persisted and converted that non-existent single into a single. 27 for 2. Good positive running. Last ball of the power play. They bowled really well in the power play. They've got a couple of wickets. He goes for a shot up and over into the extra coverage, and what a way to finish the power play. 31 for 2 at the end of the power play. Exactly the same number of runs they had got at the end of 6 overs. And if you see the comparison, you'll have the same number of runs being scored after 6 overs. In fact, it was 31 in 5 overs, and 6 overs it was 40. That's the equation. 84 balls, 96 runs. That was a great first over which he bowled Jay Samant, where he just conceded a couple of runs and he got important wicket of Nirmit, who was looking good. He comes on to bowl his second over just after the power play. The field is spread out. That's going to help the batters. In fact, I would say more compact field, more number of fielders in the circle for a smallish total is always good. At times, it works against you when you spread the field out. If I am Jay Samant, if I am the skipper of this team fielding, I would have a few more fielders in the circle. Try and stop those singles. Try and bowl that line which will contain Chirag and just force him to play some big shots. Oh, that was beautifully hit. What a good shot that is. Classical leg glance. It has gone all the way. That was a peach of a delivery. A fantastic ball pitched on middle and it was curving away, but he manufactured a fantastic leg glance to get a boundary. What a shot that was. Pitch hit from the middle of the middle stump. Nothing wrong with the delivery. That was an absolute good shot. Chirag was slightly on a slower side on the run rate. This match he is the one who looks completely in command and control. He's looking in fact very menacing and very dangerous today. 35 for 2. He looks in good touch. Oh, that was very risky, Yusuf Petiwala. Yusuf doing a great job. He may not have a lot of runs to show against. He has not got a lot of balls to face, but he has run so well. A couple of runs where there were no chance of them going for a run. He has converted that non-existent single into a single. 36 for 2. He has looked good, Yusuf Petiwala. Straight to the fielder at backward point. 36 for 2. 3 balls remaining. Jay Samant just shortening up his length. He should be bowling that full length, even if he hit for a few runs, because only when he pitches up, he's going to get a few wickets. That boundary was hit of that overpitch delivery, but that was off the middle stump. So there was a risk involved in that shot. That's the right length. That's the length I'm talking about. This is where the ball is talking. This is where you get ample opportunities to get your wickets. All three modes of dismissal actually are into the context then, where you have a chance of being a clean bowled LBW. Also, with that away going movement, you have a chance for caught behind. And he has some good energy going behind the ball. No point hitting that good length area and just wasting away deliveries. When the ball is talking, when you're bowling well, give yourself that a maximum chance of getting a wicket. That is going to happen with the ball pitched up. Not the half volleys, but just short of it. Oh, that is a good shot, but good work by the bat fielder. Jai Saman looks to be a very good player to be having in the team. Here he can bat well, he has bowled fantastically. That boundary was a well manufactured, well constructed one. And other than that, he has been very difficult to get away. All his balls pitching in the right areas. Hardly has bowled a bad ball. That was a good ball which was converted into a boundary. Yusuf Petiwala has looked good though. He's playing some positive cricket with some great technique. Oh, that is so good by Yusuf. He got out early in the previous match today. He's trying to make up for it. There wasn't a second in it any day. 37 for 2 at the end of 7 overs. It's going to be intriguing to watch the next few overs. This man is looking good today, Petiwala. He's playing a very good knock. Forget about his own shot making. He is running very well. 8 of 8 he has got. Meanwhile, Chirag has looked a different Chirag today. He's looked more industrious. He's looked to play a lot of good shots. He's played some wonderful shots. One up and over the mid-on area, then one leg glance, beautifully played. Then that hit into the mid wicket. So many good shots he has played in that short stint. And they are rotating the strike and doing it clinically. Yusuf has run very well though. He looks very fit. In fact, the fittest player he looks there. Jigar would have something to add to it because Jigar is the one who takes some wonderful catches. He bowls at 4 overs on the trot. He may be one of the senior most members, but he's one of the most fittest ones. There is Prince again, who is very fit in that team. Almost looks like a college boy, that man. Oh, that's a cracking hit. That is hit into the mid wicket cow corner for a solitary run, but that was swept well. A slog sweep for just 1 run. Jain wasn't able to make a mark with bat in his hand. He got a peach of a delivery from Sandeep, that incoming delivery that yorked him. Chirag Joshi, he's got 17 of 17. Considering the dynamics of the game where he came in with the loss of a wicket, early wicket, he's played really well. Both of them are run a ball 17 and 9. That is fantastic running. Yusuf has run so well. 19 of 18. This is good. He is taking his time to get his breath back. Chirag Joshi. That is super understanding. They stole that single. Jayan would be feeling hard done by where they got a single converted into a double, and that single stolen underneath their noses. Jayan, the last ball of Jayan's over. They have run well against him. Oh, what a good ball that was to end the over. 43 for 2 at the end of 8 overs. Abhishek comes in. He's a good bowler. He has bowled well in the tournament. Also in SMPL matches where he represents. In the same ground, he has got some good success. He's in good form. Abhishek bowls very nicely. Bowls those tight lines. And he's the bowler who gives that 19-20 runs. Bowls it really well. Will Abhishek be the breakthrough man? Will Abhishek get them back into the contest? Oh, almost got the wicket at the very first ball. He chopped it off of the stumps. Yusuf has run so well. At least 3 or 4 runs of Chirag Joshi must be credited to Yusuf Petiwala's good positive intent running. And 44 for 2. Yusuf Petiwala. Will he go for the big one against Abhishek? That's again, he's playing it a very sensible knock, this guy. A proper innings where you chase around that run a ball target. It's almost run a ball, in fact, short of run a ball right now. They are current run rate 5.5 runs per over, 5.4 to be precise. Phantoms versus the Rising Strikers. That kept a bit low. He missed out the straight ball. Off the back foot for a single, 46 for 2. Will Yusuf go for a big one into that extra cover region? That was bowled quick and good running this time by Chirag Joshi. Oh, they converted. There was nothing in it. They got 2 byes. A good ball, giving the opposition a couple of runs. The last ball of the ninth over. There would be a challenge over after this. Almost a similar kind of score. They got 52 runs in the first 8, then that maiden of Nirav Darzi. That is up and over into that extra coverage. That would be a minimum brace. A good work by the fielder going around. That is Jai Samant. He is doing everything for the team. Batting, bowling, fielding. 50 for 2 at the end of 9 overs. They'll take a call of 5, maybe not 6. 6 runs. So if they get 6, they'll move on to 62. That is would be getting almost half the runs in half the overs, and they are in a good position, rising strikers. But if they get a maiden, they will have a good opening to come back into the contest. The Phantoms down the ground, they get a brace with the slight misfield. 5 balls, 4. Will Jain create the magic? He is a good, smart cricketer. Let's see whether he will get them back into this one. He bowls it slow, bowls it outside the off stump. That's a chance. That's nicely picked. That will make things into Viren. He will not do anything wrong. He can bat, he can bowl, he can pick catches even. That's not the right shot. Chirag was looking so good, just gave it away this time. He was in his playing on 24. I thought he would play a longish inning today. Not the right choice. In this ground, he has scored a lot of runs in the previous 2 occasions. This time, misses out. It's 4 of 4, the challenge. Hemang Mehta, Bunty they call him affectionately. He was in fantastic form last year. This year hasn't got in news for his runs. Let's see whether this match gets him back in form. He's also a big hitter like Jiten. So if he stays there and if stays there for some duration, if he gets confident, he can go for those big shots. Right now, he has to get the challenge over done and dusted. That's what he'll do. Good positive start by him. This is risky. Oh, some good fortune. He is a big player, cannot be missing it out on a run out. Some good fortune for Himangdai. They would have loved a run out on this one. That would have made things difficult. 3 of 3. Still, I think it is not easy. But Yusuf has played well, has run well. This is interesting now. The challenge over is adding that spice to this contest. That is nicely. What a shot that is. That will do that. Yes, that's a boundary. The challenge is finished by Yusuf Petiwala's fantastic boundary. That's score moves on to 63 with that single. Hemant is looking good. 2 of 2 is got. Yusuf has looked better today. Yusuf wasn't able to get his innings going in the previous match. He got out as an opener, got out very early. But today he's looking good. He wanted to hit it up and over the square leg region. Leg wise. Abhishek Singh bowling is second over. He's a tight bowler who can give some nice overs. That's what he will do. He will not allow you opportunities to score easily. Playing on the back foot against him won't be that easy because he'll bowl it quickly. Playing him on the front foot in that way would be a better option. That's nicely hit with a lot of strength, but good work. That might have hurt him. He would need some assistance. He's a strong guy. It must have been painful for him. He's not showing though. That was it very hard. And Hemang looking very good with his firm drives. Watch out for a big sixers. If he comes good, that's beautifully bowled again. He has kept a batsman like Hemang quiet for 3 dot deliveries. That was a poor ball. He should have gone for that big shot down the leg side. Any tickle on it would have got him 4 runs. Forget about a wide. That 4 would have been a better result. You won't get the same boundary hitting opportunity on the next ball. Off the back foot for a single. 66 for 3 at the end of 11 overs. Jain Shah bowling his third over. Oh, that's a chance. It's just short of the fielder. Yusuf running really well. He's been awake for every single taking opportunity. Missed out on a big one. .67 for 3. We are into the 12th over. Straight to the fielder at. Oh, cannot be running for that. Ball was just there in that 1 meter vicinity of his. He has a good repertoire of shots, this man, and is displaying it. He is looking very good, Yusuf, today. He's the most comfortable batsman on show today. He has not been unruffled. Very good positive energy and playing some proper cricketing shots. Very rarely has he been out of control, and he's got those singles, doubles quite well. That is it into that mid wicket. Oh, good running. This is excellent. High risk, high reward. Hemang running it brilliantly. They get a brace. Yusuf gets a brace. Yusuf is playing a great knock, but that is good enterprising running by these two guys. That is beautifully played again. Swept. Dug it out. Oh, this is entertaining running. This is just the right thing. So fit this dad is. Yusuf Pediola. That's good. After taking that couple of consecutive doubles, he's taking his own time. So he's having a vigil around, not for just seeing where the field is, just to get his breath back. That is smart by Yusuf Pediola. And comes back on strike again. 71 for 3. He's run really well. That is the first Fortuita shot. That again would be a third consecutive brace run for him. It will take a lot of energy out of him. Two over really close. This one was an easier one. No, he will need some hydration. Electrolux, our official hydration partners. You segue, another top brand associated with us. Trupti, our official food partner. Hide and seek, the snacks partner. That's a cracking hit for. It would have been another brace if he had not run the previous three braces on the trot. 74 for 3 at the end of 12 overs. They need exactly 51 runs to win, 53 runs to win this one. Abhishek has bowled well. He comes back again to bowl. Abhishek has consistently bowled well in on this ground, bowling all his overs for not more than 4-5 runs every over. 4 overs 18, 4 overs 19, 4 overs 20. Those kind of figures he has got. A couple of SMPL matches, a Darts tournament match he has played. That's beautifully turned away. Again, that would be 3. There is no one over there. Yusuf has run so well. So has Hemang. Hemang is also fit. He looks very good today, Yusuf. So two good balls in succession. Abhishek. Twice he has beaten him. He has got 4 balls where he beat Abhishek. In fact, Hemant in the previous occasion. 2 balls, 3 balls. In fact, it was a third ball which he faced. Just 2 runs. In fact, just a solitary run. 3 runs in this over so far. Figures look. Yeah, it was a 3-4 on the very first ball. Just 4 runs in this over. I beg your pardon. Missed out on an opportunity. There is a wide, but he could have any tickle on it. He could have got 4 runs. The idea is right. He's playing. His shot selection has been really good today. Abhishek has bowled really well, not conceding more than 4.5 runs every over. That's really good. Again, they are taking the non-existent singles. 26 is got of 23. The last ball of the 13th over. They need 47 in the next 43. Off the back foot into the covers, they should be going for the second. Just a solitary run, 81 for 3 at the end of 13 overs. They need exactly 46 in the next 42. So Hiren comes back. That's a good option. He's coming back after that initial spell of his. He bowled into that power play. He gave 13 runs in his 2 overs. Comes back to bowl in the 14th over. Hemang, meanwhile, he's got 6 of 12. That is slightly low strike rate for him, but this match does not really demand a bigger strike rate. Watch out for Hemang though. He can easily get this strike rate up and over 100, maybe 120, 125 even. Very attacking batsman with a good strong technique is Hemang. He's got 6 of 12. Watch out for the big shot. Missed out completely. Trying to beat the leather out of the ball. Two dot deliveries. And that shouldn't perturb him though. That few deliveries being consumed. A lot of time to get just 46 runs. Into the covers. What a cracking hit of the back foot. Punched. In fact, smacked. 85. Not that convincing. Not that technically sound shot. But yes, he hit a nice hit. Manufactured that shot into the covers for a very good boundary. That's his first. He might go for a big shot. If it is in his arc, he might hit it out of the park. This man. That's nicely bowled. Again, they would be going for a second. This is good. That's good calling. 38 balls in which to get exactly 41 runs. '87 for 3. That's some good bowling. The score at the end of 14 overs is 87 for the loss of 3 wickets. 36 balls in which to get 40 runs. 6 overs in which to get 40 runs. Jayan Shah bowling his last over. Yusuf have played well. In fact, he has run the best. He has looked the most comfortable batsman of both the sides. Hasn't been ruffled, and no batsman has been able to make a big score. No one has crossed even 30. That's a unique kind of score. Yusuf Petiwala, meanwhile, might be the first batsman to do that. Yusuf Petiwala, 27 of 24, a very good strike rate considering the match situation. That's up and over into that. What a shot that is! And good piece of work, just one-handed pickup. Saved 3 runs for his team. Jay Samant, he can do nothing wrong today. He has batted well, he has bowled well, and he's a very good fielder. Any team would love to have a player like him. More, or even Virencha has done the same, but Jay has been the one who has done it with distinction. You can't bowl him there. It was fortuitous that it was pitched right up. Little shot that would have gone for a big shot. Watch out for Hemang now. If Hemang comes back on strike in the last 2-3 balls, he is going to smash one out of the ground. Take my word, he might get out in the process, but he might go for it. He might get a sixer or he might get out, but he would go for it still. Even he takes a chance, goes to aerial, just shot. No, Hemant will keep strike. Would love to see what he does now. Watch out for the big six coming. Watch out for that long off, long on. They should be on alert. He might go over long on or mid wicket, cow corner. Watch out for the big shot. Hemang, they know his game. The Phantoms, he can go for the big shots. Watch out for the big six coming. That's what I was talking. And he goes in mid wicket for a boundary. Watch out for another one. He might go again. He might go again. He gets a boundary. He might go for a sixer. He's not the one who keeps quiet for such duration. His strike rate is just around 40-50, which is not the normal thing for him. He's a dasher. And he's a very sweet guy. Talks very softly and sweetly with everyone, even in this position. But when it comes to batting, nothing sweet about it. He's real aggressive. He'll be laughing, fooling around, talking and greeting people. But when it comes to batting, he's ultra aggressive. Watch out for a big six coming. Jayan Shah is a good bowler. He is a good batter. He would think like a batter when he's bowling. So he might just shorten up the length. There is where there would be a chance to get his wicket. He won't stop. Take my word. That's what I was talking about. He would go still bigger and he clears it comfortably. That's what I was talking about. That's the reason I said if he stays there, he's going to go for it. This is what I was talking about. He shortened it, still he was able to get onto the pitch of the ball and hit it. Watch out for long off now. You might still go for another, and there is where Jai Samant will get a chance. 100 for 3. Just 27 needed. All of a sudden, he has gone on to 22 with those 2 wickets. Jai Samant would be in business. If he bowls it outside the off stump, long off would be in business. Watch out for that. He might go another sixer or he might be just getting out. Just watch out for this one. In fact, he goes for another and he is caught. That's what I was talking about. He will not stop. He gets his wicket in. Not on long off, but on long on. He's played a proper innings as Yusuf Petiwala, 30 of 27. He has looked the best. You may have seen good hitting by Hemang. He was a batter who just eased any pressure which was available. But Jay Samant and Yusuf Petiwala are the two top performers, along with Nirav Darji, and there are a few others who played well. But Yusuf Petiwala's innings is a very good one, and so is this man. He has been brilliant today. This is good bowling. He has played a fantastic knock down the order. Also, he has bowled very well and he got that wicket that was really good of Nirmit. 2.2 overs, 9.1. Perhaps he could have bowled one more over immediately just to get another breakthrough. There is where they could rethink their strategy in the next match. They cannot keep him. If they're defending a small target, he should come in and bowl on the trot first 3 overs, maybe in that first 10 overs. Jay Bhardwaj bowled well. Virencha is a good bowler. Today he wasn't able to bowl up to the mark as expected from him. He batted well though, Viren. That's a cracking hit straight to the fielder at mid wicket. Yusuf Petiwala is playing a very good knock. Pratik Savani. He took two good catches today. That's good bowling. What good bowling this guy has put up a great show. Jai Samant. 11 for 1 in 2.5 are very good figures to have. 24 runs to win in the next 25 balls. They need some magic. Jai Samant might just provide in the last ball. Almost the fifth wicket. His figures looks fantastic. 3 overs, 11 runs and a wicket for Jayamant. One more over for him. He would be the bowler people will take care of not to take chances against him. Jay Bharadwaj should come into bowl if he has an over left. Jay, Viren and Jay Bharadwaj and Samant should be the ones who should be bowling now. No one else. They need at least 2 overs in which they not give more than 4 runs or 5 runs, and they get a wicket in that process, which will just get them to 2 overs 14, 2 overs 13, and they would have some chance of getting at least 4, 5, 6 runs in the last over. That should be the realistic target in their minds now. One good over in which they get a wicket, and another over and an over in which they get not more than 4, 5 runs. That would get them to last 2 overs 14, 2 overs 13. That kind of scenario. They bowl a very good second last over and get a chance. If Hemang was there, he would have finished. But Yusuf Petiwala, he has been very good today. Very responsible, very composed. Failure in the last occasion. He has taken it as a fulcrum and has been the best batsman on show. Looks like more like a shortened version of a one-day game now. He got very little wrong today. Ricocheted off the bat onto the pads. 105, 104 for 4. 23 needed in the next 23. Viren Shah. Today not been able to bowl the same. Viren was very good in the previous match. He has to do something in the last 5 balls. That's some good positive, and that's the Viren we know. He used a lot of his energy while batting. He has to do something with the ball in the hand. He took a good catch. He might just get them back into the corner. Tall, 6 feet 1, 6 feet 2 bowler, very strongly built. Good slower one, completely flummoxed. Pratik Savani. Leg by it is. So that's a fantastic last over which is bowling. 105 for 4. They need 22, 22 in the next 21 balls. Yusuf Petiwala, meanwhile, has been the most composed and comfortable batsman today. Plays it really well, but straight to the fielder. Oh, good running this by Pratik. There wasn't a single in it. Just felt that he missed out because he had got away from that fielder. It would have been 4 runs. No, that is good running by Yusuf. That has been a feature of his running. Fantastic. So many runs he has run for his other partner. 20 needed in the next 19. That's a good over so far. Just 5 runs conceded. In fact, just 4 conceded. 5 run over, and that's what they had a minute target in their mind if they had so. And another over of 5 runs will keep them 14 runs in last 2 overs. A very good penultimate over. That 19th over might just bring some interest in the last over. If they get Yusuf Petiwala here, this match would have some opening. And they still have this man's over, Jai Samant. He has been the best player from the Phantoms. He's been the best Phantom for them. The Phantoms will need some super effort from this super hero Phantom from their side. They need him to deliver a magical over, an over in which they give not more than 3-4 runs and get at least a wicket. 5 run also would do. That will keep them in hunt. That's good bowling. He might just create something very interesting here. 17 balls, 19 runs. You never know. And after a long time where Yusuf has played and missed, he has almost connected everything. After a long time, he has played one and missed. 108 for 4. 17 balls, 19 to win. Oh, that's a cracking hit off the covers. 4 runs. Yusuf Petiwala is playing a fantastic match-winning knock. You may feel it's an easy target. We could have done it easily. No, that's a responsible innings where he has got 38. He will get close to that 50 individual runs. May not get it. That's a very good innings. An innings of a proper batter coming in at number 4. That was a good hit against a bowler who could have created some problems for them. They need 15 of the next 16. With Yusuf's wicket here will definitely open up a small chink in the armor. First time he has played an aerial shot. That's good running. That will seal the deal. That will make it much more easier now. 13 needed in the next 15. They need some magic from this man, Jai Samant. This is his last effort. 3 balls in his spell. Just to take it to the last over. Oh, that's a cracking hit. He has hit the best bowler of the opposition for a fantastic shot. He is racing on to 44 with that beautiful boundary. He wasn't able to even open his account, if I distinctly remember, Yusuf Petiwala. He was taken for a few runs in his previous match. Today, he has come all guns blazing. And he hasn't been unruffled at all. "44 runs. Oh, this is supreme. He has hit the best player of the opposition in 3 different directions. He moves on to 48. He is 1 hit away from. That's his best shot. Up and over into that extra cover region. What a shot that is. That is his best shot of the day. Just a couple of runs away from a very well deserved boundary, half century. He was fantastic. Nirav would be one of those candidates. There are so many others who bowled well, and he might be one of those top contenders for a man of the match. Oh, what a shot! This is even better. 50 runs for him. Scores are level. This has been a great knock, especially the man who got out of the very first or second ball last time. Today has been his day. It's a fantastic knock. One of the best of the Darts League. May not be the big 100, but a very responsible knock and laced with some proper elegant technique. A low scoring match, but with some good bowling attack. This man has played well. That is done and dusted. A good innings from Yusuf Petiwala. It's a very responsible knock on display. Good short innings from Hemang. He was in back in form with some good hitting. But it was good bowling from Jai Samant on a losing side. Jai Bhardwaj bowled really well. And also some good knocks of Viren Shah at the fag end. Very good win. They remain unbeaten. This team. 2 wins and a walkover for them.